you really want to figure out where you want the blocks to be. So I'm thinking the pathway will be around here. So I'm going to place down the azalea leaves just like that. And then we'll have like the oak slab as the first steps. Just like that, really simple. And then from here, I'm just going to go ahead and add some oak stairs right behind it. And that should be it there. I'm also going to fly over. I know I'm like flying over or swim over. I'm going to do the same over here. I'm thinking the slab will start here. So I have my leaves on either side, cap that off. And then behind there, just add the staircase. I think this works out pretty well, just like so. You'll see like a little bit of water floating through, but at this stage you're just gonna connect this side and that side with slabs. I think slabs work better. When you're flying, it's gonna be a little bit easier, but let's go ahead and get this filled out all the way through. Ooh, I'm not really great at placing blocks really fast, I guess, huh? Let me just do this. Okay, one down, and then go ahead and do that. All right, we have our simple bridge. Now it looks really bare and you can absolutely just leave it like this. This is like the easiest bridge to build. But out of all seriousness, I think the bridge is fine as long as it works, right? But to add more details, I am definitely going to be adding some bamboo trapdoor. I think bamboo trapdoors are fun. And to do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of place the trapdoor all the way through, even up to the step over there, and then just go ahead and repeat it on the other side once you're done, just like so. Okay, and then one over here, just like this. Bring that all the way through. It is a little bit expensive in survival worlds because you are building a lot of trapdoors, but I think it definitely is worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and press shift, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and press shift, and then just place all of the trapdoor on top of the previous block, just like so. All right, almost done, at least on this side, and then we're gonna go ahead and repeat on this side. I think the trapdoor works really well. Bamboo, I mean, because it does match pompompurin, a little bit yellow, not 100% correct, but it is pretty natural in color, so I think that does work. And then badtz has like that yellow over there, and then we have chococat close by. I think this color just kind of is meant to be. And then I'm just going to go ahead and flip the trapdoors from the bottom one, just like so, all down. And you'll kind of see like it starts coming together beautifully. You can still see the water through the trapdoor, which is my favorite part about this trapdoor. And then it gives that natural feeling. So I'm going to just go ahead and repeat it on this side. And you can pretty much call it a day after this step, but I definitely want to add a little bit more support and even some blocks. So I'm going to go back to the oak stairs. For my build, the length is pretty long, so I want to break it up a little bit and add some lanterns. Don't want any mobs like walking through here, so I'm going to go ahead and count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to knock out the 6th one, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 in between. Knock that one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock that right there. And that's for me even, right? Because this is how long my bridge is. I'm going to go ahead and do that right here. Just kind of add the upside down steps, just like so. And then a lantern on top. And this should give it enough lighting to just add a little bit more color. And you can absolutely add it on top of a wall, for example, but for this version, I think I'm just going to keep it low so that I can see my characters. I'm just going to do that right here. Block that one down and block this one down. I find that it's absolutely best to just do everything at once like this, so it's a little bit faster. Knock it all and then place it all down. And then that's pretty much it there. You can keep the bridge as simple as that, or kind of go in and add a little more detail. What I mean by detail is I like using oak trapdoor in this place because I think you can see the water and it kind of gives you like a, you know, a little bit of visual difference. You know, it's just instead of just like full on wood, I think it is a little bit fun that way. And then if you do trapdoor by itself, it might look a little bit busy, so you can break it down with some azalea leaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's no like pattern that I'm following. I'm just going in and just randomly adding random blocks just like this, right? So if you're wondering how that is, you know, that's no logic to this. I just placing random blocks, and I think it's fun to look at, especially when you're traveling on foot like this, a little bit better. And then we'll, you know, imagine this looking way better in the future. But I think for the purpose of building a bridge to connect Keroppi and Maru, I think this works really well, really small, really easy, and really low. Now you